Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys a brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield video today. This one's gonna be a bit of a fun one, and I'm pretty excited to talk about it. As you may or may not know, 7 brand new Pokemon were just revealed just a few days ago, and I love shiny Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon are one of my favorite things in the franchise. I've hunted over 600 shinies across my years, and I'm excited because some new Pokemon means some new shinies and some new things to hunt, and I wanted to talk about some of the potential shiny forms for these various Pokemon that were just revealed in Sword and Shield. Now, if you didn't see it, I did do a video similar to this for Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny, so I'm gonna put that in the description below if you guys want to check that out. But otherwise, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you guys are new for daily Pokemon content. We're gonna have a lot of Sword and Shield content coming up over the next few months, including a ton of content when the game actually launches. But without further ado, I gotta tell you, we're gonna just jump right into things. I was pretty inspired to make this video by some posts I saw on Twitter of basically our friend Drednaw here being modeled out to kind of look like Bowser, which I thought was amazing. But this is a really awesome looking Pokemon. I think Drednaw is definitely one of the favorites of the new Pokemon revealed, and its shiny form could be pretty sick as well. So while I think the green and red design is relatively unlikely, it would be a pretty epic shiny if they went that route. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they're not gonna do that, but that would be really, really cool if they kind of went with that like Super Mario Brothers reference for the shiny Pokemon. Again, not entirely anticipating it. A couple of the other designs I drew up or mocked up. I also have to kind of preface that I am definitely not the best with Photoshop. I just love shiny Pokemon. I thought it'd be fun to talk about, but kind of bear with me as my Photoshop skills are leave a little bit to be desired sometimes. But either way, we've got some really cool designs here. I love the purple shell. A lot of water types. We already know Drednaw is water and rock. A lot of water types have that purple color to them. You think of like Whalmer, and there's just so many of them, dude. Quillfish. So many water types get that kind of purple. So I thought the purple shell could be kind of cool. And then be like a gray or like kind of a brownish color for its body. And then I went with like a really bright blue and like a red body, which I thought would be kind of neat. A couple different options. And then like kind of the dark navy type of blue with like more of a greenish type shell. And as always, if you're watching this video and you have any cool ideas for shinies and what you'd like to see out of these new Pokemon, let me know in the comment section below. But I think Drednaw getting the green shell with the kind of the orangey yellow body and then the red head, dude, that would be way too good. That would be way too good. I would love to see something like that, and I do hope that gets kind of made up, because that would be super duper sick. Let's jump into the next one here. We got Wooloo, of course, the new sheep Pokemon, and Wooloo could go a couple different ways. My guess is that Wooloo, first of all, I gotta say, a lot of people love Wooloo, which is funny because it's like the most basic sheep thing ever, and we already have a sheep in Mareep. But nevertheless, I'm not hating. If you like Wooloo, let me get a Wooloo in the comment section below. But I think Wooloo goes a couple different routes. One, it goes the black sheep route where its fur gets black, kind of like Furfrou. If you think of Furfrou goes from being like kind of a white dog to being kind of a black shiny, and those look great. Greninja's a great black shiny, Haxorus a great black shiny. Wooloo could hit the home run there, and if I had to put money on it, I would say it goes with the black sheep shiny, so something similar to the first one. Otherwise, there's a couple options. I kind of went with like a nice little bluish green color, kind of changed the color of its face and slightly changed the hue on its like kind of fur, but generally its fur stays the same. And that's another thing too, like it's very possible that its fur pretty much stays white and then it's just face and feet changes too. So there could be some different variations to how Wooloo changes. Kind of a reddish kind of vibe, a very subtle shiny, and then a pink one, kind of like Mareep, obviously inspired very much so by Mareep, the other sheep Pokemon that we have, obviously nice and pink. So like I said, I would put my money on the fact that it would be the kind of the black sheep, just because it makes a lot of sense, and I think it would look really cool. And we've seen Pokemon like Furfrou, which Wooloo kind of reminds me of Furfrou in general, kind of get that shiny treatment. So we'll see what happens, but I definitely think it could be pretty cool. Now we're gonna jump into some legendaries here. We've got Zacian. Zacian is very interesting. First of all, I don't know if anyone noticed this. I think I saw it from Austin John first, but a couple of things to note about the legendaries. Zacian and Zamazenta kind of have some references to the colors cyan and magenta. Now that may seem like a bit of a stretch, but it actually seems to kind of make some sense. And the primary colors are cyan, magenta, and yellow. So it is very possible that our third legendary has something to do with yellow, which might be cool. A lot of people think it's red, blue, and yellow, but it's actually cyan and magenta are the two primary colors. So anyway, there's a chance that this little guy Zacian here, this sword legendary, gets a very interesting shiny in terms of, you know, kind of I don't know, accentuating that cyan color, that blue color, which is kind of my first initial design there. But I tell you what, trying to think of what this shiny would look like was very difficult, because shiny legendaries can be all over the map, right? Like, they can go from their normal coloring to completely blacked out, like we see with like Primal Kyogre and Groudon. We see Kyogre go from being a blue whale to a pink whale. Groudon goes from being red to like ugly lime green, which actually has kind of grown on me. I think it looks pretty decent. But then I think of like Cobalion, which just goes to like a darker shade of blue. Virizion goes from green to pink. I mean, it's so hard to even say. Like, Keldio's shiny is pretty subtle. It's so hard to even say where these legendaries are gonna go from a shiny perspective, and that made it a little tricky. So anyway, we got kind of like a lighter blue. I've got like a purple design because I just love purple, and I feel like purple's like the color of royalty, so I could definitely see it kind of going that route. And then kind of like some goldish kind of vibes to it with, like, again, that purple rocking on there for Zacian. So I don't know, man. I'll tell you, I was pretty stumped with these legendaries though, in terms of kind of the direction I thought that their shiny was gonna go. Let's look at Zamazenta here. Same kind of thing, right? Like, I love this design. I am definitely team Shield right now in terms of the legendary. I think that Zamazenta looks cooler. I hope I'm not mixing up their names. I think I got them right? I think I'm getting them the right way. It's so confusing. I think I got it right. Yes, I have it right. I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting it backwards, but I'm still learning here. I'm still learning. But anyway, this guy, I think he looks pretty cool, man. A couple different options, same kind of deal, right? Tried to really capture that the color magenta, or like that reddish purplish color. I don't necessarily think I hit a home run with it, but we did our best here. A couple different options though, kind of like a green with the fur, and then kind of with the red fur, and then a green shield. Definitely some ugly shinies though, man. I don't know, like I said, these legendaries had me a little bit more stumped than the rest of the Pokemon. Maybe because just the way the colors were set up or whatever. I could see like the shield being gold could be really cool. I could see it getting black fur. I could see, there's a lot of different options, man, but I would say that when it came to the legendaries, that was definitely kind of the tricky part, trying to figure out what they, because again, the legendary shinies, they're all over the map, dude. Like, there's no sort of rhyme or reason, it feels like, with a lot of the legendaries. And then when you look at Ultra Beast, it's like even a completely different ball game there too. So who even knows? But you never know. There could be something really cool with these. I tried to think back to, like, you know, Pokemon that were similar, like Lycanroc and stuff like that. But even then, like Lycanroc Midnight looks incredible. It's got that dark blue color, it looks really good. But then Lycanroc Day, it's like a light blue. I don't know, a lot of different things. This dude is the homie that I think a lot of people are excited about. This Pokemon is very, very sick. I'm gonna be honest with you. We've got Corviknight. Corviknight, first of all, if you haven't seen, has been following us on our Pokemon journeys for many years. We just didn't know about it. And I feel like if there's a shiny that I think we can hit on the head on this one, I definitely like this. So I went with, first of all, he's kind of like a purplish, bluish, darkish kind of colors. But I love the shiny ideas here. We've got a blacked out bird. We've got the golden bird. We've got the silver plated bird. And then kind of a crimson red, a little bit lighter than that, but a couple different options there. I definitely feel like when it comes to this homie, Corviknight, I think it's going to be... I think I might have hit the nail on the head with one of these dudes. I really do, because I could definitely see the darker shade, like there's just a blacked out one. I could see the gold one for sure. A lot of options here. And I saw some fan art online that kind of inspired some different things, kind of like a white out one, like the top one on the right. It's more so white and silverish. So there's definitely a lot of options. And I gotta say, of all the Pokemon that we've had revealed, Drednaw is really cool. This dude is really cool though. This is a really sick Pokemon. I just hope it's good, right? Like, being Flying Steel gives it a lot of possibilities. We've already seen that with Skarmory and Celesteela. So if it's somewhere a mix between the two, oh my god, this thing could be so good. And we already know it's our taxi driver across the Galar region, so that's pretty cool. Then we've got Gossifleur here. Yes, Gossifleur is the name. I always get them mixed up, Gossifleur and Eldegoss, but this is Gossifleur, which is a cute little grass type early game Pokemon, it seems, and a couple different options here. So I really like the purple one the most, kind of like that violet color. I think definitely looks pretty cool. It's a big change up from its original form. Kind of gives me Florges vibes. Florges kind of gets like, its flower changes, but it's kind of got a blue stem. I'd actually wonder if Eldegoss is gonna, or Gossifleur is gonna have any sort of changes to its like design, kind of like Floette and Flabebe did. That could be actually really neat if they made different color forms of it based on the grass you're in. But either way, I think they probably would have revealed that by now. But either way, a couple different options. Kind of one where it gets a little bit, orange on the top, kind of flips its colors around a little bit. And then the blue one I thought was pretty neat. So nothing too crazy, but just a couple different ideas. But I definitely like the purple one the most, I would say. And then this guy, this Pokemon's growing on me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a strange little pollen puff homie, but but it's kind of growing on me a little bbit. I love the purple one again. Purple is surprisingly maybe to you, but it's actually my favorite color. My whole room is purple right now. I forgot it's for the Vikavolt, but either way, I got that nice purple room. But you know, I like the red one, the blue one, and then kind of like I went with like a blacked out kind of silver option, like a white out type of deal. So a couple different options there for Eldegoss as well. So those are my thoughts in terms of various shinies. Again, I know my Photoshop isn't the best, so you kind of have to bear with me there, but it's fun to talk about shiny Pokemon. It's fun to talk about Sword and Shield, and hopefully we'll get some new information in the coming days as E3 is right around the corner. So let me know your thoughts on these shiny forms. If there's anything you would change, or if you have any cool shiny ideas in mind, let me know in the comment section below. You can check out my starter shiny video as well. I'll put that in the description. And be sure to like the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys on the next Pokemon Sword and Shield video. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.